Yes, by the end of this video, you're gonna know how to style an ascot, cravat, whatever you choose. And my name is Timothy Sands. This is Fashionable Father. And yes, I care way too much about fashion. Okay, let's throw caution to the wind and style this bad boy. Now, I do want to make this video mostly about bringing this down to something that's accessible. I think we put it on a pedestal. It's kind of one of those things that we think is super formal. Ironically, it's not. It's less formal than a traditional tie. So I want to show you how to style it from that perspective. I'm not going to show you a bunch of different ways to tie it, mostly because one of the cool things about this is it's actually really, really simple. I'm about to show you right now. But before I do that, please do me a favor and like the video. It helps. It helps me, it helps you, and it's just a good thing. I want to challenge you. When you get yourself an ascot, do not go watch a video. Don't even watch this one and worry about like the real specific way to tie it, because literally your instincts will tell you, because this is how simple it is to tie it. Whoa. Bring it around, have one a little longer. Up, I'm gonna have a mirror. Look at this. Bring it down. There it is, we're done. Stick it in. Now, yes, I don't look great because I don't have a mirror right now and I need to tighten it up a little bit, but look at that. That's how simple it is. You are now wearing a cravat. Now, yes, please, figure out some different ways to tie it. It'll give you some options, but this is how easy and convenient this is. I also put it with this button up because I don't want to think that I have to wear a suit when I'm wearing a cravat, right? Or an ascot. Look at that. But I gotta go check a mirror because, Right? Now, this is how easy it is. You can just throw it with a button up. It's something really simple. And no, it doesn't have to be with like a starched white shirt and a suit. Yes, it looks good. It looks good with a suit, right? Don't get me wrong. But I kind of want to make it more of a day outfit and also something you can wear on more of a regular basis, right? Yes, that's going to be hard. You're going to be the only one wearing it. So speaking of which, where are we going to wear this to? I mean, I guess we could wear it to sporting events. Probably not football. Maybe basketball. I don't know. Maybe soccer. I don't know. I'm spitballing here, folks. You know what? Golf. Spectate some golf wearing one of these. Maybe even play some golf wearing one of these. Tennis match, right? The horse track. Yes. This would be perfect at the horse track. Actually, speaking of which, I made a short film about a gambler who gambles on horses. You should watch that. I'll link that up here. It's a little filthy, so beware. But, that would be cool, man. You and your boys all wearing ascots off to the horse track. That would look good. That would look good. I do think though, and again, this is always the case, shoes, right? You have to pick the right pair of shoes. I don't think this is gonna look good with tennis shoes and jeans, right? Unless those tennis shoes are like super, like those plain white leather tennis shoes that are really popular right now, but still, like, shoes are the key, and you know that, right? I've talked about that here. You can even like button it up a little more, make it look a little stiffer, so it's just like popping up. But isn't that just a cool little pop of color for your outfit? And it just says a lot, and that's something you're gonna have to be aware of, right? Some other events, what are we thinking? Dinner party, right? Especially if it's a classy dinner party. Yeah, if it's just like some real close friends, you're gonna probably be a little overdressed. You can wear it out to a restaurant. Oh, you know what? I forgot, rugby match. I actually didn't even realize we had a rugby team in LA. I want to inspire you here to think about these though, is again, tossing them with this. Maybe even I would like to think that you could rock these with a polo. Obviously, Cary Grant is like the quintessential ascot wearing beast. Yeah, he's worn them with a polo, and I think that would look really good. Actually, I'm gonna show that to you in a second, but let me go over where I got this. I got this from Dapper Jack on Etsy. Really cool site. He does a good job with a bunch of, or he or she does a good job with a bunch of different materials and such. So yeah, check it out. It came from UK. So, and it didn't take that long. So I was impressed with that as well. But this is actually two-sided. There's another side that you probably noticed. And I'll rock that in future videos, right? We can toss it with a button up. It doesn't have to be with a suit. It can be a day outfit. Wear it to a polo match, right? Wouldn't that be cool? I actually been to a polo match once in my life. This would fit right there with it, right? A little history on the Ascot / cravat. It actually started there. Cravat was worn by Croatian soldiers that were recruited by Louis the 15th, 14th, one of the Louis in the 1600s. And they were wearing this with their army uniform or military uniform. And then the French took it over and they called it a cravat, meaning actually calling the soldiers Croats. Croats, they pronounce it cravat. Then it got popular in England, and then it wasn't until late 1900s, 1900s? Yeah, late 1900s, where the British made it, kind of put it on that pedestal by making it a requirement to wear at the Royal Ascot, which was an exclusive horse race. So I think that's kind of where it got its ridiculous formality from. Hey, what do you think? Should I show you a polo? Yeah, let's do it. Right? Now with this polo, this is like one of my favorite. And yes, a little more elevated being that it is a knitted polo. The rough part of this one though, and I kind of was challenged by it, was the fact that there was no buttons. So it's super loose. So I had to make the ascot loose as well, or it wasn't looking good. So I feel like a polo with some buttons would probably be a little better, but this looks good. And of course, come on, you gotta love this style. I think it's gonna take a little bit of getting used to. You're gonna be out of your comfort zone just a little bit, but we always are, especially when we're looking pretty unique. But I wanna make this a little more normal, make it accessible. And that's kind of what I'm doing here. I like to make vintage, modern, elevate our style and not just look like everyone else, but take some classic pieces, and make them modern, right? So hopefully this inspired you. I didn't think I was gonna find this as natural as it is. So, well, I think that's it for this. My name is Timothy Sands. This is Fashionable Father. If you're a subscriber, welcome back and thank you. And if you have not subscribed yet, I present content to help men present their best selves. If that intrigues you, subscribe if you're so inclined. And if you like this video, I think you'll like this one right here. And always remember, never forget, style first. See you on the flip side, huh?